I need you to listen to this portion of this podcast because there's a huge lesson for every parent in there.
There's something that's very profound about that because you're laying out the fact that it isn't the dominant animal that leads.
No.
And that it's the animal that's exploratory and
That's right.
somewhat willing to take risks that leads.
That's
What Temple is unpacking here is that when in her observations of cattle, because she's done phenomenal things in the world of livestock, but in her observations of cattle, it is not the ones that have the natural leadership ability, the ones that have the natural dominance that actually lead the herd. It's the ones that have curiosity that lead the herd in the directions they're supposed to go. And so if we know that a healed parent is a healthy parent, but a lot of us will come to healing and going, well, I don't have the right tools. I don't know how to be healthy. I don't have the dominance to be able to just grab and go and heal myself. And I don't know how to be able to get there. It's not about already having the tools, and it's not about already being handed the lineage to be able to heal yourself. It's about having the ability and the humility to be able to be curious enough to start exploring yourself, your feelings, your emotions, your past, and allow that to be able to lead your experience into being the healthiest version of yourself. And I think the difference between the people who are willing to follow the pattern to be the healthiest they possibly can for their children and for themselves, and the people who just stay in their fixed mindset and stay stuck in their ways, are the people who are just as different as these cattle. The ones who are willing to be curious are the ones who are going to find a pathway to health. The ones who are willing to stay in a fixed mindset are the ones who are following the dominance. And when you come through a lineage that just comes through, this is the way it always is, this is the way it is, it's a very fixed mindset, and that fixed mindset is very dominant. But that dominance is not what leads the pack. It's curiosity that leads the pack. So if we, as parents to our children, are trying to establish a new way to move, a new way to go, a healthier way to go, or even to just improve on generations past, we have to be curious about where our generations before us weren't going right and how maybe we can lead another generation in a healthier direction. As opposed to living in that dominant, unhealthy mindset that may look like it's exerting some kind of force or it's showing its dominance in that area, but in reality, it's a fixed mindset that's actually not going to lead anybody in the right direction. It's just going to kind of keep the cattle going the same way they always have. And we can even look at this in the people that we are willing to follow. Are we following people who are very fixed in mindset, or are willing to be curious and ask a lot of questions that might lead us to uncomfortable answers? I know for me, I don't want to listen to somebody who already knows everything. I want to know somebody who knows a lot but is still curious about what they don't know. Those are the people that I want to follow. So now we have a choice on what we're going to be for our children. Are we going to be the dominant one, or are we going to be the curious one? The health of generations to come lie in our answer to that question.